All right, let's talk about the topic of relation. Well, I'll talk, you listen. We're going to look at the issue, should Jonah go to Nineveh? And the situation Jonah finds himself in is, as a prophet, Jonah has received a second instruction from God to preach to the great city of Nineveh. Let's think about the preceding actions and events that happened to lead Jonah to be in this situation. The Ninevites' wickedness was made known to the Lord. Jonah tried to flee from the presence of the Lord. The Lord uses Jonah to teach the sailors about him. The Lord saves Jonah from drowning and puts him in a smelly timeout. Jonah prays, and Jonah is vomited onto dry land. Let's look at these preceding actions and events in order to determine what are the causes or probable causes of the situation. I chose the first two. The Ninevites' wickedness was made known to the Lord, and Jonah tried to get away from God and disobey and not go to Nineveh. And that is how the Lord said, Jonah, go to Nineveh again. So these things that you chose as causes or probable causes of the situation may be put in the I column of your ANI chart. And then, of course, later you will move them to the affirmative or negative column, depending on how they fit your issue. Furthermore, let's look at what might happen, what happens or what might happen if Jonah does go to Nineveh. Of course he does, so this is kind of easy. Jonah warns Nineveh. The Ninevites believe God. The Ninevites turn from evil and violence. God relents and does not bring disaster. Jonah becomes angry, and God teaches Jonah about mercy. Now, suppose Jonah had chosen to not go to Nineveh the second time. What might have happened? This is where we can use our imaginations a little bit. The Ninevites may not hear about their doom. The Ninevites may not repent. Nineveh may be destroyed. The Ninevites may continue their evil ways and violence, and Jonah might be swallowed by a large frog. So then you're going to select items from these two lists, both the affirmative decision consequences and the negative decision consequences, for your ANI chart. Again, these can generally be put in the I column and then moved over to the affirmative or negative column at the right time. I hope this was helpful. Please email me with any questions you might have.